Okay guys, season 44, and just making a video. A couple of people were asking about what are the top people using in the arena, so I'm just going to try to, what's the score, 4,000-ish, try to find some guys that are higher ranking, if I can. So a lot of RGRs, here's 39, a Royal, and there's a Celine formation. You see a lot of Celines at the top, guys, and there's mainly the same. You got the Rhino Knights up front, different little bit of variations on the backs and stuff like that, but there's a kind of a good example of a Celine there. Bawoo. What's this guy? Okay, another Celine. You see the two Rhino Knights up front with the Sacred Swordsman behind that. It's got the usually a row of Peltas up front with some Ballistas, and then the Ice Mages. You see the common thread of usually a certain amount of troops that are used for the Celines, mainly Frost Archers, Magic Apprentices, Peltas, Ballistas, and then your single AoE guys, Ice Mages and Priest Mages. Alright. Here's an Oxyursurs and yet another Celine. You got your nuns in the back with usually stone golems or pirate ships. There are a lot of people just doing the double rhinos right now, and your row of Peltas. So very common if you guys are running Celines. That's what a lot of people are using. All right, so here is Chion. And this Chion has got a Sacred Swordsman up front. So most of the really top guys are using a Chion with like Rhino Knights up front. And so here's one with Sacred Swordsmen up front. So the Sacred Swordsmen are pretty good. They tank really well because the first thing they do is they go forward, and then they do their invincible sword swinging thing where they can't be hurt while they're doing it. So that does a lot of damage on their first thing. So not a bad thing. I haven't tested this one out myself. So there's a Chion. And what else we got? I'm trying to look for RGRs or something. Unfortunately, it doesn't give me. Here's Sparkle Pony. And then we have another Celine. He's got the pirate ship up front. That's kind of a strategy you see with some of the Chions as well, because it stuns right off the bat and then everyone rushes in. So it's not a bad strategy. Here's Demiurge with Celine. I think I already did that one. RGR Horror Ball. And another Celine with the pirate ship up front. So we're seeing some of those. And stuff changes over time, guys. Here's a 3714 Sin with an Arthur. So you see a lot of Arthurs. Usually up front, it's the single stone golem or the double that are on the second and fifth, or the first and seventh rows or columns, whichever way you break it down. And then you got the stunners behind those, and usually the Peltas coming up, bringing up the rear, and then the Ice Mages and stuff like that, and with some brawlers thrown in there. So common for Arthur's, not a bad looking formation there. Okay, here is Core True Skills, and we're seeing another Celine. I'm trying to find little things different here. 3,800. So here's an alley. Probably not the best looking alley formation. Alley seems to do well with a lot of single loads up front, and it just depends if they can stop that initial rush from Celine. So let's see what else we got here. Here's Royal Meliora, 2 million. strength army, rocking the Arthur here. Okay, good looking formations. Got the Arthurs up front there. Lots of peltasts. Brawlers bringing up the rear. A couple brawlers up front with some crowd control with the witchcraft totems and then the Yashas. So good looking formation there for a 17 Arthur. What else we got? I'm trying to get okay, here's a Siandiak, and similar to mine, I guess. This person has gone with the 2 peltasts in the rear, which is kind of interesting. You don't really see that a lot. I like the tanks in the back. So he's got the split stone golems. Split stone golems with the pirate ship and the 2 meteor golems up front is really good against the single stone golem up front. They tend to just melt that away. So you got to be careful if you're running a single stone golem and you see the split stone golems with the pirate ship with the 2 meteor golems right behind on either side, because you're probably going to kill your stone golem, the front stone golem, right away, and then your rear attack is not going to be as successful. So just something to keep an eye out. This is a pretty good looking Siandiak. Pretty much all the other Siandiaks I've seen are running the split stone golem. So I like the single stone golem up front. But I used to switch back and forth, but I think overall, just consistency, the single is better. Maybe perhaps against Davison, the double would be better, and maybe against Celine's, but that's hard to say, guys. I've had pretty good success with this one against Celine. So there's a Siandiak, or you can look at my Siandiak, depending, I guess, if you're going to do double stone golems or single. And for the rear, I would prefer like more tanks, but that's okay, because if you can kill their stone golem up front right away, then your peltasts are going to turn around and defend that. So there's that. Okay, Sparkle Pony. Did we check out Sparkle Pony yet? Another Celine. So looks like the RGRs are going with the dual Rhino Knights with the pirate ship in the middle. So it's just something you can build your thing off of. Did we look at Meliora already? It's a 2 million army. LQQ, the Beg. I think this guy's top 100, so another Celine. I'm trying to look for high. DJO is cool, OTL, so 2 million army. And you got the Chion here with the 4 Rhino Knights up front, and then a bunch of heavy hitters behind that. You got your stunners and crowd control behind that. So another RGR army. RGR seems to rule as far as the clans here. So good looking formation there. Moving on, we have RGR OTL, the Queen, aka Queenie, aka Mermaid, aka, well, anyways, hello. So the Queenie's super popular on Discord and all out around pretty cool person. Anyways, here is her offense or defense, I should say. So going with the lots of peltasts and towards more the back of the formation. So one thing with I guess Celine's are pretty good against allies, so it doesn't really matter if your troops get hit with the ally bomb, because they don't seem to hurt them the first time unless the person is delaying it. Okay. Royal, you're rough here, rocking another Celine. So you guys can see at the top, most of your guys you're seeing are Celines. And here's another one. I don't really use Celine on defense because whenever I put her in there, I just get rocked. So here's OTL, another Celine. Okay, so you guys can kind of see. And I like to sometimes copy people and what formation they're using. Here's last season's winner, right here, DXB. 2 pirate ships up front with 3. I'm gonna copy that bad boy. I can make that. So just an interesting formation there. And that is a Chion. Did we look up at Royal Getz yet? I think we might have. Another Celine. So Celine's Arthur's. So it looks like the guys at the 2 mil are rocking El Gims here. Another Celine. So that's just kind of a little rundown of what you're going to see the top guys using. I wanted to see Haruke. He's got a pretty nice looking Davison and beat my Siondiok. I think split stone golems are better for those, but I just running my single right now, so didn't want to change it up. But anyways, that's kind of what the top guys are using, and I might try to do some more, like just some screenshots or whatever, and try to catch more guys, and then just do a little montage on that. So thanks for watching this one, guys, and we'll see you next time.